about it right now, everything's okay. No matter where you find yourself, no matter what kind of stuff is going on in your life, underneath it all, everything's actually all right. You're okay. You have more power than you might be giving yourself credit for.
Okay guys, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to cook tonight, seeing as I did a grocery shop and may as well cook with the ingredients that I bought. I'm so bloody exhausted. But anyway, I'm gonna make a tofu vegan stir fry dish. If you would like the recipe, click on the link below. It's a relatively quick and easy meal to make, and to be honest, it's my go-to. So yeah. Does anyone else hate chopping onions as much as I do? Because they make me cry so badly every single time. And apparently someone gave me this tip that doesn't really work, but apparently if you stick your tongue out, it should lessen the impact on your eyes a little bit, because apparently it's the moisture that they kind of suck out of you. Or I actually don't know the science behind this, but I just hate chopping onions. So next up, we are chopping up the tofu. I absolutely love this brand, Tofu, just because it's very, I don't know, I just love the shape and the texture of it. I'm not into silky tofu. And yeah, they sell many different flavors. So you can get a smoked version, or you can get a sriracha version. Yeah, just love it. voila, just having it with some noodles. Currently watching How to Have Sex on my renewed movie subscription. Yeah, I've been meaning to get around to this film for ages after all the rave that it got last year, so very curious. YouTubers even go about filming themselves, because I find this it's just a lot to position the camera, so I have a lot of respect for what they do. It is time to put some makeup on because I will be going out for dinner later with a friend, and yeah, my makeup routine for the last few months has been very minimal because I kind of wanted to go au naturel while I was in South America. Well, my version of au naturel, which means kind of having my eyebrows drawn in. As you can see, they are very, very sparse. I've not been blessed with a very thick, bushy eyebrows, unfortunately. Some concealer, and then most days that was really it. I wouldn't put anything on my face other than you know, the normal skincare stuff, moisturizer, SPF, but yeah, now I'm back in London. I think I will start buying a few more bits or just using what I already have. So what I bought recently, and I already bought this last year, but I feel like when I bought this, I feel like recently my face has become super dry. Like, I used to have really oily skin. Like, by the end of the day I would have like just a sheen on my face, and I'd have to keep like using like blotting paper because that's how oily my face was. So when I bought this, so this is Glossier's Future Dew, I just felt like my face was naturally already oily, so then when I put this on top of my face, it would make it doubly oily, so it kind of like defeated its purpose. But recently I've noticed that my skin is definitely less oily. Like, throughout the day it is like pretty dry, and I'm kind of shocked with that change, and I don't really know why it's changed. So yeah, we're gonna put a bit of this on with a foundation that I bought a few months ago, which is Charlotte Tilbury's Beautiful Skin foundation in the shade, I can't remember what it was, it's rubbed off now, but I think it was a 13 warm show, I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna mix the two together. Feels so weird to be finally back in London. So after traveling, I basically ran out of money in the end, so was kind of forced to come back in that way. But I mean, technically I could have stayed out there for longer if I wanted to do some more volunteering, but I had already done a month of it, and I just found that, I don't know, it was a bit of a shock to have Okay, I say shock, but that's kind of dramatic, but it was just like a big change to suddenly go from like having so much free time and literally just having so much freedom and doing whatever you wanted at whatever time you wanted, to suddenly just suddenly having to work. And although I got like free accommodation and food and all of that, and it was very useful to kind of have a base somewhere where I could keep my bag, so I didn't have to keep lugging my massive backpack around. Yeah, it was just kind of not really having that freedom. And one of the other volunteers, a friend of mine, is still doing some volunteering in Colombia. I mean, she's loving it, so I guess, yeah, you either, you know, like it or you don't like it. And it was my first ever experience, and I'd always wanted to. I've just had to switch my camera because my phone was dying. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I just miss that freedom. And when you're backpacking in Colombia, there's no, I mean, no one will employ you, because why would people employ foreigners when, you know, their locals need jobs? Just doesn't really make any sense. And I guess people do kind of get there and kind of think that they'd be able to find work or something, but it's just a very like entitled way that we kind of think, I think, coming from Europe. But I definitely enjoyed it. It was great, and I can talk about more of that later, and more about traveling solo. I'm gonna go to Glossier later today before dinner to maybe pick up the Boy Brow, or I think it's called the Brow Flick, one of those two. So yeah, I'll see you later.
Metropolitan line, London Overground and National Rail.
Okay guys, I'm actually gonna end the video here. I realised I didn't actually say that at any point. And I also realised that I still have to talk about my time in Colombia. So I will try and do that in the next one.